Hello and welcome back. I am woefully off center. Wow. I don't know how that happened. Jeez. Hello and welcome back to A History of the Forgotten Realms. How has it only been a week? Yeah, it's only been a week and we're back. It was an epic conclusion question mark? We're still going places, okay? Let me cook. But in the meantime, as far as housekeeping this week, we've got a new episode of the Thieves Guild coming. We've got a new episode of Tales from the Keep coming. We've got some Patreon extras that are coming out this month. And, yeah, pretty easy stuff. Otherwise, I am very excited to welcome you all to episode 1 of Campaign 4, Ghosts of Dragonspear Castle. I mean, I already know what everyone's waiting for, and I'm just dragging it out at this point to be a pain, just to give people a little bit of time to roll in and pester you all. So, I'm gonna just bask in this for another 10 seconds or so, and, we'll invite our adventurers in. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi,
adventurers.
Man, I'm a little far. There we go.
Hi. There we go.
I
I
live.
can hear myself.
Someone.
I have echoes from everyone.
Someone's bleeding over.
Check,
Echo!
check. No, we're good now. Okay. I don't know what happened.
Echo!
Hellos.
Hello. How is everyone?
Yeah. You know,
Well enough.
it goes.
It goes.
I'm having everyone
Well-
who was out of work the last 2 weeks respond to me all at once. I'm like, oh, okay, so I was the only one in the office over the holidays. Good to know. Now they're all getting back to me at once. Makes my job super fun.
That's
Sorry
usually
about
how
that.
that goes.
So it goes.
So I wish that I could say that I were dropping you right in where we left off, but you all know me better than that. I have a monologue.
Yay.
A couple things, actually.
Monologue. Sorry, old Simpsons reference. On around.
Sly dog, you got me monologuing.
You got me monologuing. Before I monologue, who wants to catch the audience up in case this is anyone's first episode?
I think Vince should. Nose goes.
You want me to just catch everyone up as far as the last episode?
That's up to you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Should you do just last episode, or do you want to do up until now? The abridged.
Well, I don't have my notebook, my old notebook, so I don't have my old notes. I got a new
I think
one.
if you want to do a full abridgment, I think that should be you. Otherwise, I'll go over last episode.
I'll have you go over last episode then, and we'll make a VOD. We'll do an abridged of the first 3 seasons.
So, as far as last week, we how did things get kicked off was the thing I'm losing right now. I'm remembering like halfway through, but the start of the night is completely hazy. Someone please fill me in.
It started like right where the one before that ended, where like we were scrambling back to get away from the oh my god, what were those called?
You guys had just closed the doors.
Blabberzoo.
Yeah, the Blabberzoo, thank you.
After saving King Conrad Braun Anvil.
Yes, after changing
Yes,
the
and,
timeline yet again.
Yes.
And I think one of the Harples as well.
Yes, Keneally.
Further, there was... So after that, we ended up I believe, if I remember correctly, we kind of decided to take the offensive and press forward, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. There was a. Oh no, we had to go back first because we heard something coming up from the rear. That's what it was. We ended up
In the
having to
room,
backtrack.
with the
throne
like.
room.
Yes.
Yeah, the throne
You were
room on the way to
flanked
the
on
Dark
either
Gate.
side of the throne room.
Yes.
Yeah. And we had to take care of. There was an Alfenshi and another Glabrezu and some other problems. We had to go handle that. And then from there, we said, okay, we've regrouped, we've handled that attack so we don't get fully ambushed. We need to go press the offensive on everything that was happening downstairs and make sure we don't die. In that, we had a massive fight against, I want to say, like 40 or 50. Again, with more Kazme demons, some more Glabrezu, and more importantly, not just a Marlith, but the Marlith. If I remember correctly, even Doerden had recovered enough to rejoin the fight. Caddy Bree was also down there with us, along with Brunor.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing really well. We made great progress in that. Did really well. And then I died.
Fireball.
Well.
Yeah.
Got you back.
Puriel was doing amazing with throwing in some fireballs through the wand. You had Roosevelt throwing every spore bomb imaginable
That was so
into that
great.
mess,
Oh my god.
taking out everything. But in the Marlith's dying action, she killed me, and I nearly died outright and found myself on the fugue plane, looking at the City of Judgment, and hearing a voice that now the entire thing is completely blank and lost to me. And the more I try to like hold on to that memory, the further it gets and the harder it is to hold on to, and the more it slips through my fingers, except that voice, that string of words that was said, that this is the only thing I can remember, and I'm fixated on it. But I was only able to be brought back thanks to both Roosevelt and Puriel, pretty much dragging me back to my body itself and dragging my consciousness and my soul back.
A bit more reluctant than I would like.
From there, though, we went further down into Gauntlgrim, and that's where things got really incredibly chaotic and a little hazy for me.
Well, you did suffer a lot of blood loss.
Yeah.
A lot of blood loss.
Jax showed up. And there was somebody with him. Like, what did you say? I don't have my notes. Like
The Archmage Gromf Baenri of Menzo Baranzan.
Yes. And I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but I'm like, they came in and like we're like, rawr, but we were like, ah, yeah. In my notebook.
Maybe I should have had everyone rewatch the episode going into this week.
I just know I talked to the gods and was told to follow a different path in life than the smashy smash.
And if I
Sure.
And to help bring this is important, I guess, to help bring Drizzt back to life, Imrae called upon Ilmater to take away his pain and his suffering, and that is probably not going to be great in the long run.
Yeah, and now you've got some pretty severe burns that used to just be like here, and now they creep all the way up to your shoulder and the side of your neck.
And if I'm not mistaken, as I watched a little bit, didn't you guys there was someone who popped up in the chamber sitting on a throne, and they were waiting for you guys, and had these spiders open up this sliding wall, and there in the web was who was in the
Stokely.
web?
Stokely Silverstream.
And
My husband.
kind of playing a game of what are they worth to you?
Right.
Is there anything else you would like to tell the audience before we move into season 4?
That's what I was gonna say. Well, actually, I'll leave that to you. Of where was Doc? Because I know.
Yes,
Do you want me to fill in?
It is written. It is written.
Okay, you'll fill that.
So it is written.
So saith the prophecy.
Okay.
All right then. Turn the music up just a little. Really? It stopped? It just stopped playing completely. There we go.
There we go.
It is said when one is under the weight of too much stress that many things are possible. Hair loss, waning appetite, nervous disorders, and even loss of consciousness. And when you hear your grandmother's name paint its way across the lips of the Archmage of Men's of Baronzon, as your most bitter rival collapses humorless in your arms finally spent himself, it can have some pretty brutal consequences. Especially when you've just spent every ounce of your own energy, sanity, anything else you had left, wresting your monster hunting sibling from a godless death. Doc, the last thing you remember is toiling away in your shop as you heard a rumble growing louder and louder until BAM! The door of your shop slammed closed. You've been stuck in here for some number of hours now, and while you're a little worried about your companions, you've at least finally had a bit of peace and quiet to finish those gifts you'd been working on. Hopefully someone remembered to grab your bags. Drizzt is not feeling too hot. Why don't you tell me what's going on kind of internally right now? What are you thinking and feeling in this moment as everyone else is panicking at the sight of Matron Mother Zorlaren?
In that moment, while I'm physically present and there, I'm pretty drained, and as much of, oh god, our friend's alive, and this named threat that we know and have been almost afraid of too, and almost scared to have to deal with, I'm still kind of wrestling with what just happened, and so I'm almost being pulled in two directions of what just happened to me and where am I, what is going on, and I need to be present here, and I can't fully focus on either, as much as I'm also trying to hold on to the memory of everything that happened so that I can try to parse it together. It keeps slipping through my grasp. And so while I'm trying to focus on the threat, though, I just can't.
Brunner turns to you, Roosevelt. As everyone's kind of settling their affairs and Caddy Bree has closed off that part of the complex with the help of her elemental friend. I will lock this place up tight. Ain't no demon, prince, or otherwise gonna stop me boys and myself from waking Gauntlgrim back up from the dead. Oh, sorry. Now you best all get going, and get those 4 to proper beds, will ye? Doerden kind of assessing the situation. Caddy Bree and I will be headed to Luskin. and the host tower of the Arcane, but should you need anything, we'll be opening a portal to Mithril Hall before we go. Use it to bring yourselves here and use the back door to Luskin, or you can just call on Penelope. I'm sure we'll be spending much time there in short order as well. As Aurora grabs Jarlaxle off the rapidly accumulating pile of elves, Roosevelt, she gives you the nod of, could you grab this one, kind of gesturing to Imrae as Darkglass and Aurora grab their adoptive son and Barrick tends to the still injured Silverstream. The days drift away with no discernible cadence. The dark, occasionally intruded upon by some vague awareness of a friend, some healing, a meal, or a gentle kiss on the forehead. In the dark, there are no voices, only fleeting memories. Stories from your gran and your father. That man's face called you Rael. Why? A wry smile on the face of a pirate. Who did Alara say that was? Come on, little archer. Oh, right, Kimoriel. Just a little healing, sweet pea. I'm sorry if this stings. Didn't he help the little spider? I could have left you with a room full of bodies. Stokely! He's alive, we have to... What am I doing here? Drizzt's voice echoes through the dark. What are you doing here? I'm here to bring you home. Let's go. The soft graze of Roosevelt's mane against your tear-stained face. But this memory is not yours. Come back to me, lest your God find himself begging me for forgiveness. Threats, whispered like a prayer. Oaths of fealty, sworn in fear, pressed close to skin. Tears that fall upon your collarbone, followed by the hot breath of rage, known only by someone who's lost the only thing they cannot have. And this time, you're certain. This is your memory. Barely awake, you struggle to force yourself to consciousness. Roll a con saving throw for me, Imrae.
Okay. Sorry, I have a new sheet, so I'm like, where is everything?
No, you're good.
That's 22 and a fear.
Hurts. You've lost something in the exchange. But the life of your family's worth it. You're just going to have to push harder than before if you want to free yourself from this prison, you tell yourself. As you do, thwack, 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 red ropes snap, one by one, freeing the edges of your consciousness until you suck in a deep breath, shooting straight up when whack! Oh, God damn it! You have got a hard head. Aurora's eyes get wide and begin to well with tears as she leaps forward, throwing her arms around your tiny frame, and you both tumble back into the pillows with a million tear-stained motherly kisses. You are awake.
Was I asleep?
Only for like 3 weeks? What the shit? You know how much healing I've pumped into you? I could grow a garden on a small desert island.
weeks. We were just... No, we were just in Gauntlgrim. There... How did I get here? Where is here?
You're okay. You're in your bed. You're home. You heard that name that Gromf was saying, and you just kind of passed out. I don't want to call you a fainting goat, but it wasn't not like a fainting goat.
I don't remember that.
I don't expect that you would. Generally, a loss of consciousness is precluded by some memory loss and some haziness.
Oh.
If you lost anything else, I can try and dig around in your memories and see what I can pull up, but...
How's Drizzt doing? Dusk Shield.
That's an interesting question. And one probably better answered by just telling you that they haven't slept in 3 weeks. And I suspect that they don't particularly need to. You and Roosevelt did something. I don't know how you did something.
He's not a vampire, is he?
No. But I don't think he's entirely alive either.
Oh. That... Not dead.
Not dead. Not dead.
But not dead.
As she kind of waves her hands in front of you as these spooky little, like, seafoam green squiggles of little skulls just kind of up from her fingers, like alive. Not like dead.
But not like 6 feet under dead.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like I'm dead inside. Haha. Oh, God.
Try not to worry too much about it. None of us really have the answers. But he's okay. They're okay.
Okay. Great. I'm still trying to process.
Right. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna run downstairs and get you food, and I can't promise that I won't come back with a gaggle fuck of people that are probably all gonna want to come running in here and tackle you the way I did. I will fend them off and force them to help me with food and tea and anything else that you need. And she looks around.
Hungry.
Your window is open, and the desert heat radiates in. There's a bell nailed into your window frame, a tiny brass thing with a paper tassel that hangs from the end, chiming in the breeze. And your room is full of flowers. On your nightstand, an envelope, a little bit of letter like parchment, as well as a wrapped box is there too. Seems people have been bringing you gifts they thought would make you happy.
That's sweet. I'd like to open the box. What's in the box?
As you turn to your nightstand, you're a little shaky as you try to go to reach for it, but you manage to grab the box and the parchment, and as you toss the parchment aside and open the box, there is chocolate.
I'm so hungry. I'm just gonna start eating the chocolate, stuffing it in my face. Just like, oh my god, it's so good. Chocolate.
As you get the first piece in your mouth, you're like, oh my god, acorn, truffle, and raspberry chocolate. It tastes like home. You haven't had this since your grandmother made it. Like, this is just hitting a spot that you needed so bad. There's also some little, like, flaky pistachio pastries in there as well.
Ooh.
They look like little flat things wrapped in sticky dough.
I'm just gonna, like, with my little armful of my treats, going to go over to the window and just sit, like, by the window, or if it's like a window sill, I guess, sit on the window, sit by the window and just stare at the desert. Oh, I miss home.
As you walk over to the window, the ribbon from the box and the parchment that came with it kind of fall to the ground. And as you go to sit on your windowsill, you notice someone's built you a flower box.
Are there flowers in it already?
There are.
What kind of flowers are they?
Jasmine and lilies.
Oh. Those smell nice.
They smell really good. You're noticing kind of as you're sitting here, warming your bones and kind of starting to stretch things out, you hurt in weird ways. And you kind of go to stretch and you notice on your desk, someone seems to have left you a bottle as well. Kind of them.
Is it like a bottle of something to drink, or is it just a bottle of something?
It appears to be a bottle of something to drink.
But it doesn't say, like, there's no, like, label or anything.
No, just a small little, like, parchment tag that says, "Drink up, I swear it's not poison. Heart."
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna, like, take off the, like, uncork it and kind of smell it. Just like, well, I guess if I die, that'll be fun for them to find my body. And just chug it.
As you
That's
take
how
a
you go
pull,
after what we survived.
and you're looking at the handwriting. You finally are like, you put it together enough to go, oh, Drizzt and Caddy Bree left you a bottle of blood wine.
Oh, I have not had a lot of food, so I better not drink all that. So immediately put the stopper back on. No bueno. Yum. Oh god.
Man's got a constitution of like 25. I wouldn't have more than a thimble of that right now.
But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sit on the edge of my bed, and I'm just like waiting for my food, and also still very like confused as to why I was asleep for 3 weeks.
You begin to hear
I'm trying
some
to-
manner of rustling downstairs. And then you hear a rustling outside as Teefs hops up through your window. All sandy, and he grabs the ribbon on the floor and he starts like tumbling around on the floor with it. You guys all froze. Can you hear me? Oh no. Cool. Stream, can you hear me? Interesting. Oh, it seems to be a Discord issue. I was gonna see if it was a Twitch issue.
Jeeves.
There you are.
Oh, that was really, really weird.
It was a
I don't know what
Discord
happened.
issue, it looks like, because Twitch isn't having a
Yeah,
problem.
It was a
Yeah, I was
severe
wondering what
Discord
happened
issue. I saw Teef. You said Teefs, and I saw
Yes.
Stu do this, and then everything stopped.
Same. And then
same.
Yeah,
I-
it wasn't just me.
dropped out. Okay.
Like, I
I
could see me
can-
moving. I couldn't see anyone else moving.
I could see the DM mouth moving in the stream, but the entire Discord was like,
Okay.
Okay. So yes, the last thing I heard was Teefs, and I said, "Oh, Teef," and then everything froze.
Okay.
Guys.
He hops through the window and he grabs the ribbon on the floor and immediately starts thrashing around on it because cat software on dog hardware.
Hey, buddy, how have you been?
He kind of looks at you and just goes, goes Fox.
Oh, he's not gonna talk to me. Okay. I've only
You
been
did
out for
just
3
wake
weeks.
up.
That's very true. That's very true. I'm gonna kind of like grab the end of the oh my god, words are so hard right now. I'm gonna grab the end of the ribbon and just kind of like like jingle it around like I would for a kitty.
He hops up on his back paws and he's pawing for it and he's pawing for it and he goes to take a little step forward and he slips on the envelope and kind of falls back like, I'm fine, we're good. And as he writes himself. Like, you didn't see that.
No, I blinked and I blinked. You're fine. But
He
then
goes
I'll
back to
just-
trying to get the ribbon.
Go for memory.
But yeah, I'll just be playing with Teefs and just trying to get I feel like my head's probably still like a little fuzzy from being out for so long. So I don't really want to socialize right now.
Fair.
So I would rather socialize with an animal than with people at the moment.
Stairs probably wouldn't go too great right now either, so solid
No,
bet.
my muscles are probably not happy.
It's about this time, Piriel, or Imrae to her friends. It's about this time that you hear a knock on your door, and where you expect a big puff of pink hair to come dashing into the room, you see long, spindly purple fingers and a tuft of white purple hair go, oh my god, you're awake! And Alara comes running in with a basket, like a picnic basket that she has just filled with food and drinks because it was the easiest way to get it to you.
Oh, thank you. I'm so
You can hear out in the hall that everyone else seems to be waiting until they think it's okay or you say it's okay, but she comes in and she grabs the ribbon and she kind of ties it off to a chair for Teefs to play with, and she puts the parchment back on your nightstand, and she just pulls this whole big basket and she puts it on a table that you've got and pulls it right up to the side of your bed. So she can make a picnic on your bedspread for you.
Oh. Thanks. I can probably do that myself.
You shouldn't have to. Also, I've missed someone that's willing to eat all the weird new shit that Aurora cooks. There's so many pastries. She's made so many pastries, Imrae.
Food sounds great right now. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't feel like a lot of people would be great for me now.
Understood. And she'll excuse herself and kind of close your door behind her and leave you with your bounty.
My food. Just going to stop. What the heck was that? Sorry, it was my dog. I'm gonna like just kind of very slowly like go through what's in the basket. And oh, we lost Stu.
You said I've had enough.
You said you wanted space from people, so he just peaced out.
It's disrespecting that. Damn.
It'll be fine. No, I'll go through the basket, and if there's any like meats things in there, I will like throw some to Teefs.
There are plenty of meats in there to be thrown to Teefs.
Perfect.
There's also like bread, there's honey butter, a couple bottles of really cold water. One looks like it's probably tea. Like there's just a bunch of shit in here. There's even a bowl with like some vegetables and some grains and some meats and things like that. It appears that no one could decide on what it is that you would want.
All of it.
Because
everything.
you're also
All the
pretty
time.
sure that
Dinner.
this is brunch, as there is breakfast and lunch and dinner foods in here in a strange amalgamation of proportion. It's a large basket.
Nice. If you think of it like what? Oh gosh, what is that one? Yellow, the like yellow experiment from Lilo and Stitch. I can't remember its number,
yeah.
but like when it goes into the fridge and it literally stacks everything like on top of each other. It makes,
Leroy,
like, a
when he
really
makes
weird
the everything sandwich.
Yes. Yes, that's what I was saying. I'm making everything sandwich.
Got your breads, you got your cured meats, you got your eggs, you got potatoes, you got vegetables. Somehow
Maybe
you
a
got the
little bit
rice
of,
in
like-
there. I don't know how.
Maybe a little bit of some like hot honey. Get some like hot honey in there. You know, salt and pepper.
Honey butter, there's mustard, there's like greens, there's like little sprouts, like bean sprouts and shit like that.
And you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. Maybe it's because I have been unconscious for 3 weeks and my stomach is just like, feed me Seymour, but it's not bad. While I'm like eating, and I feel like my mind is going in between like 100 miles an hour and then like nothing. Once I kind of like feel like I've eaten enough, I want to write a letter to my family, to be like, hey fam, what gives? Hi, I'm alive. Also, WTH.
WTH.
Yeah, what the hell?
Absolutely. Do you want to dictate that to me now, or do you want to type it and give it to me later?
Sure, fine. It's more it'll be more natural that way.
All right, give me just a second here. Let me open the ability to type it.
You're good.
Did you really just tell us what brunch in Old Serbian is? Like I can pronounce that?
Cyrillic has two like types of characters. Either you can mistake
It has
that
a
for
6 in it.
English, or like what the fuck am I looking at? And
Okay.
nothing in between. I love Cyrillic. It's great.
By your lead. You are muted.
Sorry about that. Okay, so all right. Mother, father, and then in parentheses, and the grandparents. I just want you to know that I'm fine. I'm alive. I am fine. In parentheses, I'm actually not fine, but I'm alive. I think I've said that too many times. I'm sorry. Close parentheses. How are you? As you know, I am not very good at writing letters, but I will keep this brief. We help save the Delzoon dwarves, and we help them win back Gauntlgrim, I think. So I was unconscious for 3 weeks, so I don't actually know. I need to go back and tell you why I was unconscious in the first place. That's a long story. I don't know if I have time to tell you this in one letter, but I shall try. Actually, that can wait. I have so many questions for you. There are so many things that I've discovered that I don't understand why you never told me. The first being, there was a couple people that I met in Gauntlgrim. One of them, he's an annoying drow elf. He looks like a pirate. I can't stand the man. His name is Jarlaxle. I don't even know if I should be writing this name because apparently he's on both sides. I don't even know what's going on. I think my writing is all over the place because I have been unconscious for 3 weeks. Maybe I should pause here. Long pause. Like a paragraph's worth of pause.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, I want to get this over with now. There was someone else down there. Someone else with him. Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. Shoot.
Kimoriel.
The mage. Kimoriel. Grandma, he called me by your name. And I guess what I'm long-winded, rambling letter I am trying to say is he your pirate? Is he the pirate from the story? I know that not all stories are real, but this one felt real to me. And I need to know why you left the Underdark. Why was it so important for you that I know all the dangers and why I never go there? And then the one time I do, I am bombarded with all these things and these people telling me that I shouldn't go there by myself and I should be protected, but I don't know anything because you never told me anything. And I just want to know why. Do you think I'm not strong enough? Because I am. You sheltered me for so long. And I think it was to my detriment now. I need to know, or I don't know how to move forward. And I don't know who to talk to. Please, tell me everything. Everything you couldn't. Love, Imrae. P.S. Oh, I forgot to tell you why I was asleep for 3 weeks. I'll tell you that later. Love you.
That was the most chaotic letter I think I've ever heard. I love it.
Yeah, that whole like you got real deep there. They're just like love ya. And it's like oh yes, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you about this thing. I'll tell you about it later. It's like what the.
In my defense, she literally just woke up from being out for 3 weeks.
I know, but still, if I received a letter like that via snail mail, which means there's already a delay, and then they just leave me on a, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, like, why was I gone for 3 weeks? It's not important, I'll tell you later. It's like, when's later?
Were
Another
really,
you go plug again and then come back up?
testing my dictation skills. There's a lot of spelling errors. Oh,
you mean like all of my spelling errors with everything I sent to our players last night for, hey, add this.
Yes, that's what was going on there. And rest assured, my keyboard is much more quiet now than it was when we started this series.
I feel that Imrae would write letters the way that she speaks, because that's just who she is, and very rambly, very
stream of conscious.
Yeah, very like stream of conscious. So her family's used to it. That's all I gotta say. They're probably used to it by now. They'll be like, okay.
I still think they appreciate the cliffhanger that explains the whole 3-week loss of consciousness. It's like the 3 words in any television is like to be continued. No one wants to see that.
You notice that on your desk, the envelopes and everything are already out, and the ties to attach this to a hawk are also already like laying out.
Okay.
Someone else has been using your stationery.
How dare they?
Actually, I'd be concerned about that because someone wrote stuff on your station and I think it came from you, and it's some fucked up shit.
My dark pink ink is hella expensive, so whoever's been using my stationery is gonna have to buy me more.
That's at least my
That being
percent.
said, Ferris Wheel Press, if you would like to sponsor us and actually hook us up with some really awesome vellum and parchment and dark pink ink, I'm pretty sure that Megan and I would be thoroughly obsessed and run a whole special on it. So if you want to sponsor a D&D podcast that would use your supplies to make handouts and props and cool things like that, and even send some signed stuff to our historians, our little viewers, we'd be super down for that.
I am obsessed.
Because I'm obsessed with their brassy black ink.
Yes! Oh my god. Yes! Thank you! Nobody gets the hype. Like, this stuff is so cool! Anyway, yes. Thoroughly not happy with the fact that someone has used my stuff. Will go on a tirade, but that'll be in the back of my mind. Probably will forget. But I'm gonna make sure that this gets tied up onto the hawk and sent off to the fam.
Perfect. You lean your head out the window and you give a sharp whistle. I won't do that because it will deafen all of you. But your little hockey friend with his little leather cap comes like up through the window. It's just like, yeah. He's very patient as you tie the letter onto him. He's very chill about it. But he knows precisely where to go.
Yes, letter. This, you know where this goes. The Friary of St. Ball. Be safe. I love you. fly well. Oh, and then like any of the meats that I have left over, I'm gonna give it to the hawk as a little treat.
And he just kind of with his little beak, he's just like,
Give a little. I'll give a little when he's done. I'll give a little scritch underneath the beak and be like, "Fly, fly, my pretties. Be gone, child."
He seems pleased, but yes, he takes off.
Great.
Okay. Perfect. Sorry, I realized I forgot to download a handout that you need.
Oh.
Teefs is just like got his whole head in the picnic basket. Like, what else is there?
Oh, baby.
I forget the ribbon.
Little buddy.
Like, just make sure you don't eat everything. You don't want to get a tummy ache.
And he up out of the basket, and he's got like meat and string beans hanging from the top of his little snout, like it's gotten caught. And jumps off the bed.
It's like, great.
It's like a lizard
Yeah,
licking
and
its own eyeball.
Who's gonna have to take care of you when you're sick? Me.
You can go yak on someone else's floor, huh? Yeah.
I know, right? Like, get out of here. Go somewhere else. I don't want to clean that up. So I'm assuming now, like with eating and writing the letter, it's been a significant amount of time to venture out of my room very slowly and very cautiously.
Yes, you feel better. Is there anything you want to do before you reach for that door handle?
Maybe some OT.
Pray to the gods that they're not going to attack me with their bodies. No, there's nothing else. Just gotta rip it off like a band-aid.
Cheers.
Drizzt, Doc, and Roosevelt, as you all stand in the hall,
I'm actually not there.
Oh, you're not there. Okay.
No, I'm still in
Doc and Roosevelt, are you in the hall? Have any of you,
Yes.
would any of you have been immediately alerted?
I thought I was stuck in the my pocket shop.
3 weeks?
For 3 weeks?
3 weeks?
3 weeks?
Do you have food for that?
I'm making a lot of shit, man.
We're gonna open that and just see like a skeleton inside armor just somehow he was skeletonized in 3 weeks, who knows?
His hand is up like
Magic.
It's good to see. Good to see skeletonized.
Well, given the fact that I've been trapped down there before, I'm sure I will have had supplies down there for just that emergency occasion. But no, yeah, I imagine Doc would be toiling away, in his shop, in his room, while things were, peaceful and not any real chaos going on at the moment at the keep, and
Okay.
just reading up on his books and just getting busy with his projects that he needs to get finished. He's after the battle of Gauntlgrim and those events. I imagine that's what he's been doing in this 3 week span. He just has this renewed motivation, and he's just amplifying everything that he's doing, like his research, his methodology of construction, and just going full ham and making new things and tweaking his armor, the things that he's been working on for the rest of the group, and kind of
Then go
driving
ahead
everyone
and
else crazy
roll.
between his breaks.
Roll a d20 for me then to see if you heard the knock on the door.
Perception?
Just a straight d20.
Okay. 17.
Yes, you heard the knock on the door, so someone has made you aware that Imrae is awake. Roosevelt, where are you at right now? Are you in the hall or are you doing something else?
No, I'm in the hall because I heard them knocks that indicate that Imrae was awake.
Okay. Then Imrae, as you open the door, you see a drow, a tiefling, an orc, a lion, a mushroom, and the littlest dragon. And far back behind them, a tall, broad drow with long white hair, timidly kind of watching from one of the tables over by the staircase.
Before she like opens the door all the way, she's gonna like pop her head out, see how many people are there, like eyes wide, kind of like go back behind the door, just as like, oh, they're your friends. It's okay. Okay, it's fine. They're your friends. And then pulls the door wide open, like, hi. Okay, well, if no one's gonna say anything, bye. And just goes to like try and close the door.
No, wait! Dark Glass is like, you left me no choice! And pushes the door open and grabs you and spins you around like, oh, thank God! I can't emotionally handle anyone else dying, please. I can only handle it if I'm doing the killing, really.
You're killing me right now. You're squeezing me so tight.
Oh, I'm sorry. And he lets you down. I didn't poke you with any of my daggers, did I?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Were you gonna? Do you have your poison dagger? I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
They're spectral, not poison. They're only poison if I poison them. And I don't just walk around with poison daggers on my arm. I've elbowed Gerard enough times that if I walked around with poison daggers, he'd be dead.
That's not at all a popped into my 12-year-old brain. I've been watching too much Archer lately.
I imagine at this time, Doc would be, walking out of his, he's just wiping off some shards off at him and wiping his hands off and kind of looking up at the balcony as he's walking up the stairs, and he just kind of.
Hi.
His glove is still on his one hand.
Oh, so you're alive too?
Yeah, I mean that. Wait.
You seem so disappointed.
Yes, I'm still alive. You sound surprised. Wait, was I not supposed to be alive?
I'm just happy somebody let you out of your box.
Yes, we really gotta have a talk on my box and locking me in there for funsies.
I have to say, it's been mighty quiet with you locked in a box and her locked in her unconsciousness.
Ouch.
I could take back whatever I made for you.
What a joke.
I mean, I could go back to sleep if you want.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's the tall, furry person type.
If I truly
cat.
didn't care about you, I wouldn't speak to you at all.
As he's saying
Duly
this,
noted.
Imrae, you're still kind of in and out of that darkness just a little bit. You're still shaking it off. And as much as he's teasing, as he speaks, you just feel that rush of mane from someone else's memory. You're like, yeah, you're nicer than you let on. You're kind of a softie under there. You're not convinced.
Also, unrelated, here's a slight purr in his ear.
I'll take it. Not gonna push it. Gonna kind of like look around at all the people that are here and look like see that like the drow that's like half hiding. I'm just kind of like, hi.
Hello? It's nice to meet you. My lady. And he bows kind of like, obligately. He's like,
Doc looks over. Well, that's weird.
Who are you?
I apologize. We did not get a formal introduction, and I am deeply embarrassed. I'm Dronf Bayenri, Archmage of Menzoberranzan, or at least former Archmage of Menzoberranzan, whatever's happened to it. It's a pleasure.
Can you spell that? Because it sounded like Ralph, and I just wanted to be sure it's not Ralph.
Gromph.
Wow, I heard that.
I heard Ralph too.
Wreck-It Ralph, the Archmage of Benzo Morongo.
Ralph my brain stalled.
That's totally not the thing.
You're a drowning Ralph. Okay.
I hear Ralph and my brain jumps to Cheech and Chong and the Muppets, like at the same time.
That's fair. Yes, this is Rolf Bayenri.
I'm sorry, who?
Bayenri, Baenre.
Alright. Funny. No, I'm just gonna call him Rolf for the hell of it. Just tastes like her, just because like her mind is still so like foggy. She's like, that name sounds familiar. Why does that name sound familiar? Just kind of like staring at him like,
My apologies. I seem to have misidentified you and called you by the name of the Lady Bayenri, who I've come to learn in the last 3 weeks is apparently your grandmother, and I am woefully uninformed of all of this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Apology accepted, because I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, I imagine that you wouldn't. My apologies.
Grandmother? You know my grandmother.
Rael was your grandmother, yes. What is the easiest way to go through this? I understand that there are many questions you're going to want to ask and that I have a lot of explaining to do, but we can start with this. The Lady Rael was a daughter, not by birth, but certainly by title, of House Bayenri and Matron Mother Quenthel Bayenri. Not that you know who Matron Mother Quenthel is. This is so tricky for someone who doesn't know anything about this. You see that there are noble houses. Your grandmother was the non-blood daughter of the foremost noble house. Well, now the foremost noble house. At that point it was de Werden, but now it's Bayenri, and that's a whole nother thing to have to explain. Of Menzo Baronzon. It's the city of spiders. And
You know what that is?
well,
that.
it was my job to bring intel and magical goings on to, well, your great grandmother, Quenthel Bay Henry. So I would see Lady Ryle quite a bit, and when I saw her necklace, I deeply confused the both of you, and I should have seen it in your eyes the first time. That it was not so. I my deepest, most sincere apologies. Regardless, you are Bay Henry nonetheless, and I am still sworn to serve and protect you. Regardless of the circumstances. And I have been ordered to do as much, but I have said too much on that matter, and I will not be discussing that one further upon pain of death.
Keep discussing. No. Keep. Protection? What?
The Office of the Archmage and my students and helpers and other trusted peoples are sworn by certain organizations that I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of, set in place to protect House Bay Henry upon pain of death.
That is...
Considering the fact that there is unlikely to be a Menzo Baronzon after what I have so horrifyingly unleashed and begged for protection from, thanks to your your Alara and your Drizzt,
What exactly did you do?
In my hubris to win a war that was really mostly a proxy war, I may have gotten too hasty and summoned a demon prince. Which is part of why I've now gotten myself into this situation in the first place, and how I ended up in Gauntlgrim begging your red-headed friend to, well, seal the door. I thought of no other answer. But when I saw that Catti-brie and Drizzt de Worden were near enough by that I could beg for their help, I was not about to double-think my decisions and die where I stood.
That's a lot. Yeah, that sucks.
Yes, it is. It is rather unfortunate for anyone left in the city.
And so this demon prince, how exactly bad is this going to be?
On a scale of spell plague to fall of Avernus, more troublesome than the spell plague, but I haven't damned an entire peoples to another plane of existence. Just very, very regular death. Most likely, probably. I'm sure they can. Camoriel can handle it. That the mind flayers can handle it. I am certain that it is probably no longer my problem on pain of death.
In Imrae's head, where no one can hear it, she's going, "What? What?" No idea. Go above her pay grade, but she doesn't want this new person to think that she's a total idiot. So she goes, yes, I see. Bad.
Should complications
bad,
arise, I am sworn to protect you, and upon pain of death, I have also been made to swear upon not revealing the location of this wonderful, magical, liminal space.
That's great, because that would be pretty bad if you did that. Okay, welcome aboard then. Really nice to meet you, but I somebody else I need to go see, so
You should do that. Yes. Mm-hmm.
and then
he's
just
also
gonna
going to
walk-
like scuttle on downstairs, and he's gonna hide over in like the corner of like,
no,
I
they're
fucked
all
up.
gonna die. Oh no. It's like, okay, well, one thing before that, no, okay, bad. And she's like talking to herself as she walks down the hall to Drizzt's Dusk Shield's room, like, oh no, I just woke up. I just woke up. Okay, and
That's somehow worse than the voices in my head.
I know, right? Like, this is bad.
You've
and
gotten
then-
such a nice break from them.
I did not need this right now. Okay. Stops in front of his door and is just kind of like, okay. And then knock.
You don't hear a response. You can hear me in there, but you don't hear anything back.
Knock.
Again, you,
Knock,
you
knock.
doing things. You'll have to either let yourself in or not go in.
Aggressively just pulls the door open, like, didn't you hear me knocking?
And so you see Dusk Shield as you open. Weirdly enough, something you never see him do is back to the door. And there is just mountains of books in here. Again, has not slept in 3 weeks. There is every single book on the arcane, necromancy, the gods, other planes, death and undeath, everything you can imagine piled up. Everything he has on monsters, as well as also everything on alchemy and potions, poisons, etc. And both his alchemy and poisoner kits are out as well, in complete disarray. A bunch of different bottles at different various levels of full or unfull or empty or half made.
I
And
want to know what those are.
as you swing the door open, there quickly he just grabs a blade and throws it behind him, impaling in the door frame. Just, I didn't say you could come in.
What the fuck?
You know what? It's fine. And he gets up, butt ass naked.
No.
Hang on.
Unnecessary.
No.
It's all unnecessary.
Here.
All I can picture
Here,
is freaking Rick from
No.
Rick and Morty.
No.
Oh God, no, not that crazed, not that awful.
That's all I'm picturing. It's like a crazed, like, fugue stick Rick Sanchez.
But finally, you just
Why the fuck are you
try this for me.
naked? No.
I'm in my own room. Shut up. Besides, it's a body. Everyone's got him. Chill out. Anyway,
Oh,
here, try
not-
this for me.
What?
And he hands you one of the like many of potion bottles.
No, I'm okay.
No, I actually need you to try this.
First of all, I'm gonna sleep for 3 weeks, and the first thing you want me to do is to drink a fucking potion.
I'm working on a lot right now. I have it's a lot of gears turning right now. Okay, can you just try that for me? I want to make sure things worked out correctly.
What is it?
Well, just try it. You won't die, okay? I'll give you that. You won't die. You'll be fine.
Oh,
I need someone else to try it, though.
You mean die like you did, and then bring you back to life, only for me to find out that you've been awake for like 3 weeks straight and throw a... What? Why did you throw a
I would
knife
like
at
to
me?
take this moment to remind you that you are resistant to poison.
You'll turn to a
Poison.
llama.
I know I'm resistant to poison, but fuck.
He said nothing about acid, though.
Fair point. Again, also, knife, just chucked it ahead blindly. It's like, oh, it was you. By the way.
No, it looked blind. It was pinpoint, though. It was nailed to, it was perfect to the door frame. So, I do need you to try that.
Okay. I'm gonna take the top off and just quick sip.
It's straight fucking alcohol. Just okay. Yep. I still gotta keep working on that one. That was supposed to be potion of invisibility, but clearly that one came out wrong. Okay.
It may have been my tequila stash instead. Hold on.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
I'm really gonna start labeling things.
No. They're all labeled. It's just, how well they come out. It's kind of mixed.
Is a healing potion or a fancy vinaigrette?
Alcohol is acidic. Your favorite isopropyl. That could be bad.
Why the fuck would you make me drink something like that?
From across the room, you can pinpoint the direction, Dusk Shield, even though it comes from the inside of your head. From the other side of the room, you hear, yeah, maybe we start labeling those. Sorry about that. My knowledge isn't as keen as I thought it was.
And just eyes dart over to the blade, just kind of sitting against the desk. I'm just shut up. Okay, give me that. I'll work on that and just take a fucking pull immediately.
Yeah, okay.
It's not that strong. It's just it's like 50 proof-ish. It's not that strong. Chill out.
Doc leans into the door frame, just like
I can feel my taste buds.
what? Dangly bits. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay.
Again, it's a body. Everyone's got
Doc
to
leans.
chill.
Doc,
Oh
Doc,
my god.
Doc leans back in.
Not
Put your pants
not.
on.
Don't
And leans back out.
I'm in my own room. Shut up. You're in my space.
This is
Yeah,
even
but-
like big
Leave
brother,
your
little
space.
sister energy.
Because everybody came to see me and you didn't.
I have been working and researching and studying and testing and experimenting. I've been busy, okay? There's been a lot happening, and he won't shut up. And just pointing at the blade, just...
That thing that still talks to you, right? Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
That's
well,
still
now
a
he can
thing.
make himself a little corporeal sometimes, but it's nice because then I can strangle him.
As he says this, by the way, you're like, what? There's not a whole lot of light in this room, but there's enough light to read by. And you notice he doesn't have a shadow. But yet, a shadow over in the corner, lounging in a chair, just silently goes,
Oh my god, he's Peter Pan.
and the shadow is not even trying to play it cool, infinitely less trying to play it cool.
Am I still asleep? Or is that your shadow over there? Well, you're standing here.
Okay, he's technically my shadow. He's technically the spirit of the blade made manifest using... It's complicated. It's very, very complicated. And I'm a little mad about it.
Okay. Well,
Because if I wanted a roommate, I would have asked Darkglass, not you. Here I am.
okay. Well, weird. it's a little weird, but what I originally came here for was to see you because I've been asleep for 3 weeks and I just wanted to know if you're okay. But obviously, you're having some sort of mental breakdown because your room is a
It's been
mess.
3 weeks.
It has been 3 weeks.
Oh, I thought it's been 3 days. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I've been busy.
Clearly. So, why don't
To
you
be
put
fair,
some
and
clothes on and let's all go downstairs and chat and maybe have some food because this is a
and
lot.
so another thing you notice too. So the window that normally opens out to the Gray Harbor is out to the Astral Sea. So there is no telling between night and day in here now. Now you just have the empty expanse, as well as you see a bunch of
Great,
like
yeah.
a stack of maps now as well on the bed. They all look hand drawn, all look very like, a lot of them are similar, a lot of them are sharing similar footprints, but there's a lot of like erasing and redrawing and re-sketching of things, and you're not sure, but you think it might be the floor plan of the keep, but you're really not sure. Yeah, okay, I should probably... I don't know what I ate last. That's a problem for later.
3 weeks ago.
And
In
I
the
just-
corner. Sorry, you first.
And so finally I'm like, fine, and I just grab this, like, just a like a silk like robe and just throw this like...
Finally, Jesus Christ.
It's got
Like,
some
picture,
ruffles
like, the-
along the top edge. Like it's very
Yeah.
like in keeping with the noble aspect of his clothes. It's significantly less tattered than anything you've ever seen him wear.
Somewhere between like nobility but also like backstage showgirl.
Awesome. Great. New wardrobe.
Like, it's a
Good to know.
little slutty. It's a little
Let's do the review.
I was about to sound around and say, oh, is it that kind of brunch? Let us go.
Fabulous.
Everyone just looking at your double D pecs.
I could go grab the chest
before
plate of double
you-
D's if you need.
As you go to walk out of the room, the shadow kind of like rushes over to the wall that's in front of you before you walk out, and it's just as best you can tell. He's like, he starts pantomiming some stuff before he grabs the edges of his own shadow and pulls it out into a large cap with a feather, and he something about paper, a hat, swashbuckler, horse rider, paper, letter. Yes, TK clear, dragons. They haven't gotten there yet, but yes, dragons.
Not yet. Soon.
Well, there was a baby mini dragon, so technically
There was a baby dragon.
We've always had
My baby
We've always had
dragon.
dragons. We've always had baby dragons.
Also, I think you tapped out by that time, but hello, Happy New Year.
That's right. There's that stupid... I'm gonna kill that pirate. I love and hate that pirate. I don't hate him like you hate him. Just...
What you think your shadow is
Everything
trying to say is, did she get the letter?
And I'm assuming that the letter is just still on my, like, somewhere on one of my desks, buried in just everything.
Yeah. Or at least
Hang
you think
on.
it is.
And
You
start
may have
rifling
had
through
someone take it to
everything
her
that
room.
I'm checking through everything to make sure, see if I did get it sent over, Or if I just still have it here, I'm just looking for it. That
You find a
everything needs to be
folded up
cloak and dagger with
piece
that
of
man.
parchment, and it says, "In case she tears up the first one."
Just-
Jokes on this person, because I didn't even read one.
Hey,
This is for you from the very bald pirate.
Why?
The shadow just
I
goes,
just hate how everything has to be clandestine and cloak and dagger.
Okay. Guess I'll
Otherwise,
read
he's
it.
fine.
I
Also,
don't care.
bald by choice is. Well, it's a choice. It's a power move. Aggressively bald.
Question Jess!
Hey,
Hello,
Question
Foolish
Jess.
Tales!
Hi. Hello.
Hello!
Hey.
How was your session? I missed you guys. Azrael, you have arrived. Hello.
Hello.
welcome, troublemakers.
Reluctantly,
Oh,
I'll go ahead and read this letter.
All right, and I will send you a copy as well. Give me just a moment here. Dearly detested, if you're waiting for an apology for my collapsing on you, you'll be holding your breath forever. It really is some bit of circumstance Grump fleeing the direction he did, or you may not have lived to pester me another day. That being said, I cannot abide someone so carelessly tearing you up like that. You are my rival, and I will not allow God nor man to cut short our regularly unscheduled spats, duels, and general one-upsmanship. Am I clear? I'm going to assume that you're nodding your head in a little up and down, yes, Jax motion, while you inevitably roll your sparkly multicolor eyes at me. You'll be pleased to know that even half comatose, you're still too stubborn to tell me who did this to you, so I suppose I'll be finding out the hard way. And if it looks for even a moment like that Sultan swine or his henchmen, I'll have them feeding on keg in the Kalam Desert by midday. Until then, you're going to have to train harder if you really intend to fight me. Or is that what you're saving that wand of fireballs for? When I see you next, I expect you to be healed and in top form like a true student of Drizzt Do'Urden. Understood? I'll just assume that face means yes. Foul tidings and sweetest, most wretched dreams, Maestra. Your beloved, Jarlaxle Bay Henry.
You.
He's a monster
And-
surprised us. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, you're good. Have a good night, Azrael. That sounds like a complete scramble and panic. I am so glad that you had fun, and I cannot wait to go back and watch that. Good luck with the toddler.
So after reading it, I just like, fuck you, and like just crumples it up and drops it on the floor. Anyway, maybe we should go and get you some fresh air, because it really fucking stinks in here.
it doesn't actually. Like
Weirdly, it
smells
doesn't.
Rather lovely in here.
You
There's
still probably need
not
the
a
bath.
hint of sweat. If anything, it smells a bit dusty.
It
Oh,
still
it's-
smells in here, so
It's like
let's
a
go.
living embalmed.
Smells like a tomb.
It
It's
smells
worse.
It just smells like
Become
clove,
two.
bergamot, pepper, and like it's rather pleasant, but also like a little dusty. Like you can smell the books in here more than anything.
Let's go. Outside.
Yeah, fine.
Out the door. Right now. Literally gonna wait in the, like...
I've already said going.
Well, go! After
The
you?
shadow follows you.
Make sure
I'm already going.
Okay, good. I'm gonna head downstairs, and to see everybody else.
Awesome. There is your copy of the letter.
Cool.
And Vincent, let me get you your maps. 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are all the maps that you have at the moment.
Accurate. That looks like a dick.
Yeah, a little bit. I know. As you come downstairs into the main hall, the smell of food hits you, and the smell of the fireplace. And it's just... After so long in Icewind Dale and then in Gauntlgrim, like, it's just... It smells infinitely better than any place you guys have inhabited for the last couple of months. The tavern is its usual lively self, with its usual unusual cadre of characters hanging around. Barflies, tavern goers. But yeah, with the help of your friends, you make it down the stairs okay.
I just imagine her like, I got this.
Yeah, Doc holds his arm out and helps her walk down the stairs.
I don't got this.
No, little one. You've been asleep for 3 weeks. Your legs could probably use some leg day training.
Least favorite day of the week.
But yes, let's get a proper meal into you. Yes, shall we?
I literally just like ate my weight in food, but I could eat again. Ooh, more chocolate.
Chocolate? I didn't leave you any chocolate, but I have some in the back. What do you want? I have the chocolate croissants that you like a lot. I have chocolate cake. I have some chocolate bars that I've kind of been toying around with the fillings on. I don't know how great they are, but you're welcome to taste test them. I put like popped rice in there. I fried some rice and I put it in there. Ooh, there's some with vanilla from Cormier that is so yummy. And there's another one with honey.
All of it.
You got it.
Yes.
But I'm bringing you protein too.
Fine. I guess. I'm gonna go immediately sit down at our table. Okay. Awesome. In that case, I'm actually gonna go grab the piece of chocolate cake my friend brought me for my early birthday present.
Sure. That's on brand. That is totally on brand.
No judgment here.
You said chocolate cake. You said chocolate cake, and I was like, oh shit, wait, my friend literally brought me a piece of chocolate cake.
Nom nom nom.
And not open it. Oh no.
It's been a while since all of you gathered around this table. Doc and Roosevelt, you've spent a couple meals together, but a lot of it is... Roosevelt, you've been spending quite a few meals alone. Did you... In Imrae's absence, where did the two of you generally take your meals? What is it... We know what Doc's been doing, we know Dusk Shield's been doing. Roosevelt, what have you been doing as Imrae has been unconscious these last couple of weeks?
Apart from reevaluating life, yeah, no, he's really been thinking more about becoming more of just than being able to go in there, guns ablaze and type. He really wants to get back into that academic mindset that he once had. Try to explore this new magic he's come across on this adventure with everybody else, and has tried to do what he can to read what he can to just like really tap into that, and his notes and whatever library is available to him to kind of explore like the spore magic and everything else similar to there too.
So, Alara took you to the library. The library at the keep is 2.5 floors tall. Part of it has a massive glass window. Part of it looks over into almost a greenhouse, and the other part looks out into the astral sea. There's big oak and wrought iron shelves, and there are more books here than you think you could read in a lifetime. But the most interesting book you've had access to is actually Alara's. She has a book of spells and techniques that she's learned over the years. And that has provided a lot of insight into how magic as a druid trainee works. And with your promise to Mistra, you find that accepting that magic into your heart, you had an easier time kind of looking and learning in tandem so long as you have that guidance.
Yeah, so with that, I mean, I've been mostly spending meals alone, kind of just like in my own thoughts, barely actually even coming down because I could just like that skill just kind of getting lost. Not to that extent. He again, he's full Rick Sanchez. I'm more Yoda-ish. Getting to more like a meditativeness about it. But still trying to make sure I take care of myself. This mane doesn't groom itself.
You actually notice, Imrae, that for the first time, Roosevelt has his glasses actually pushed up as if he's using them. And his mane's been a bit, like, tied back.
Nerd.
I'm still 7 feet tall. And a lion.
You're still a nerd. So, has everyone just been away from each other these whole 3 weeks? Like,
We've been having our own existential crises.
yeah,
Basically.
sad.
Yeah, as
The
you look
thought-
around, the bar and the back of the bar and the desks in your little table area seem to be overflowing with baked goods.
Sweet.
And there's a lot of throwing daggers that have been carved that are just kind of out on a table, half sets of armor, like leather laces. Dark Glass's armor is somewhat pulled apart and in a state of mid-repair at the moment. Seems that everyone's been having a bit of a crisis.
While she's like looking around at everything, like, yeah, the thought that her, like, these 3 people who've become her family, essentially, like her friends, not interacting for 3 weeks pretty much, like, makes her really sad. Like, if Dusk Shield was, you know, shut away in his room and he only thought it was 3 days, if Roosevelt was in the library all this time, and Doc probably being like in his workshop, not interacting with each other, like, is just, that's not a family. So that kind of makes her bummed out a little bit.
As you're thinking on this, you get a bit of almost a flashback, more somatic than anything. And you're like, but if they've all been, and you remember the feeling of those tears hitting your chest, and those words whispered, and they feel so far now. They can't have all been that shut away. Otherwise your room wouldn't be full of flowers and wine, chocolates, and books, and swords.
She's going to look at like Roosevelt and Doc and be like, so did you two share any nice meals while I was gone? Do you have any fun stories to tell me, you guys?
Doc is just chowing down in his usual unhinged fashion, and just like he's looking up and just his cheeks are puffed full of food.
Just smack him on the back.
And as he's doing that, I'm just sitting here giving him just the biggest side eye, and that in and of itself answers the question for you.
Oh.
Everyone does.
Yeah, I mean, in passing, I mean, you know, we've ships in the night and all, you know, we've both been tending to our crafts.
So no like fun adventures with each other, like as a group, like.
I mean, I saw Roosevelt in the library plenty when I was getting more and more and more. Oh yeah, I guess they went there a lot. Yeah, I mean, pretty much anytime I was grabbing books from the library, I ran into Roosevelt.
Yeah, I've ran into him when I was grabbing mechanical manuals. I mean, you know, ships in the night and all. You know, we've all been pretty busy, you know, tending to our crafts, our odd little projects.
Will stopped by before saying he'd be gone for a while, and Alder came by to check on you, and Rilsa and Musayed stopped in for dinner and to see how everyone was doing.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh. Sorry, I just saw. Well,
no, you're good. Dog problems.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I just, you know, was hoping that you guys were all like spending more time together and stuff, you know, like with each other. like having fun
I mean-
and going places and stuff.
How can one have fun when you are laid up and we don't know what's happening to you? That just
Well-
doesn't seem right.
I mean, also, I've been trying to figure out what happened.
I
When
get
lights
that.
go out, they're supposed to just go out. And I wasn't... The lights weren't out. And,
Yeah,
and
you
now
know,
I don't sleep, I don't eat, I don't drink.
really strange because I totally died once too. You remember? That was
Yeah, and
long
you're
time ago.
fine and something's
Yeah.
wrong.
Really strange. Did anybody like talk to you? Like a god maybe? Like was there somebody there for you? Like
I can't
do you
remember
remember?
any of it now. The only thing is something that was said to me. Something I don't even know who said it now. And if you told me Roosevelt said it, I'd believe you because I don't. Was
Was it like something like it doesn't end here, or like your story still must continue and there's like greater things for you than you know, and like power inside you, things like that? Like
that I strike your
strike your
name from the
name.
record.
Wait, you too?
Okay, hang on. I book it upstairs and come back down with one notebook.
Like what the fuck?
And immediately or one book, and immediately pull it open to a certain page. I keep finding anything has been okay. What do you know about the gods of death?
That they're gods of death.
Okay. So our current god of death was once a mortal named Kalimvor. It's actually
Right.
around the time of the spell plague, so not really all that long ago that he gained that portfolio. He took the portfolio from Cyric after Cyric, his traveling companion even, killed the Lord of Murder Ball. But Ball and his two cohorts, Bane and Merkel, made a deal with a god whose name I can't find anywhere. But he's called the Scribe. And the only thing I can find anywhere is, what is the cost of a single mortal's life?
I got nothing. All I remember right before I came back was I strike your name from the ledger. And then all of a sudden I was like glowing, and then bolts were coming out of my fingertips, and I was alive.
Yeah,
That's literally all I
I've
can
been researching, trying to find. I've been jumping between trying to get better with my alchemy and my potion crafting and poison making, and everything. But been jumping between that and surveying the keep, and this. And for 3 weeks, I have emptied that library of anything around the gods and the arcane. Short of going to Candlekeep, I think I've pulled over every book on the Sword Coast, if not the whole of Faerun. And I have some kind of answers, but the answers just leave me with more questions and dead ends.
Right.
I'd
Well,
ask Doc, but this isn't mechanical, this isn't engineering, this isn't armor, so he's not gonna be helpful.
Hey. And as he says
I
that,
don't mean that in a mean way. This is just not your wheelhouse. You have your
as he
strengths.
says that, like you just see Doc's eyes go like, and he just like instantly has like this flash of like he needs to start writing something down. He opens up his book and he just starts scribbling out a design of something and yells for Gerard, where are you? Gerard? Where are you?
Kirby's been dead for 40 years.
And
Have you considered
And he goes off looking for
asking
Gerard.
the Daughters of Darkness? They serve the Lady of Loss, and I hear that they deal exclusively in secrets and forgotten knowledge. Why
I
didn't you
would
bring this
sooner
to me?
sleep with an Anke than go to the Lady of Loss and the Daughters of Darkness. Are you actually insane right now?
Imrae like raises her hand, like, I have an idea. So, as we're all aware, I have gods in my head. What if I just ask one of them? Okay.
I just pinged my foot on the lever that makes my chair go up and down.
Ouch.
The lever's way back. Okay. Ow.
I don't know what just happened. Oh no. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Here you get your stalled.
Ooh,
Visually.
I adjusted my... I might need your help. I adjusted my desk up and it froze my camera. So I don't know what I unplugged.
Whoa. That's
What are
weird.
those?
I only
things
adjusted
not
it up
like-
3 points.
Jesus.
I'm gonna put my
course. Eric
JPG
comes home,
tuber
like-
here.
5 minutes after I take care of after she's desperately squatting at the door.
Okay, good. TK Clear can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. We just can't. You're just not moving.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Chocolate cake. Every time, this is so dumb, but every time I eat a piece of
That's
chocolate
dumb.
cake, I think of Matilda.
I don't
I
know if I've
think
actually
of,
watched Matilda.
It's so cute. The
I
musical.
feel like most people have seen
Yay.
like bits and pieces of it throughout
back.
the years, but
Thank
never
you.
watched all the way through.
It's really cute.
Okay, we're good.
That's both Danny DeVito and Real Promo in it, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like both of them.
You could remember. Not all the gods like each other. It's not one big happy family. Number one. Number two, I worry what that might invite. Last you told me you had, what, 4? I don't want to make that worse.
And do they talk to one another?
It's like 7, I think. Well, there's one that I don't actually know if it's a god or not. It's more like a raven with like a lot of voices. So I'm assuming god. But also,
The
I can
Raven
talk to
Queen?
animals. So Raven is an animal. I can talk to Raven. What?
No, she only deals with the Shatterkai. Mare's the Shadow. Don't worry about that.
Well,
Unless we have Shadowfell, don't worry about that. Which I
I
don't plan on anytime soon.
well, if it is, it's been talking to me. But it's found me, not the other way around. So I actually don't know if that's gonna work. But anyway, well, there's Ilmater, there's Mieliki, there's Mordekainen, Clangeddin, Dumathoin, the right, well, and then there's one. but I don't-
Mordenkainen's the wizard.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
Roosevelt
Morden.
knows Mordenkainen, not you.
My bad. As soon as I said it, I was like, I think that's wrong. I'm just gonna keep going.
Who's this Morty Kane?
I think that's wrong. I'm just gonna keep going. Pretend like I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
But that tracks for Imrae saying it wrong. So
100%.
Doc's ears perk up. Doc's ears perk up as he's like buried in his book, and he's like, I think that's wrong. And he gets up out of his chair and he just starts running, going to go try to find Gerard.
Who was also bringing up the House of Grief? Right, House of Grief.
Alara.
Alara. Okay.
Don't look at me like
Yeah,
that. I've needed answers in my day too.
Yeah, again, I would rather sleep with an on-keg than go to the House of Grief.
Sweetheart, I regularly sleep with a necromancer. If I had any compunction not to speak to somebody over what their beliefs are or what person they believe to be a god, I'd have crossed that line a long time ago.
not all of them are nice.
I've known Duerden since he was a teenager, if that
You know what?
dates things well enough for you. I've seen gods rise and fall. I am on my third god of magic. Third.
You know, I have questions about the necromancer thing, and I have too many other questions right now for me to deal with that right now. So I'm just gonna come back to that.
Don't worry
I'm gonna
about
put a pin in that. I'm gonna come back to that later. Yeah, I'm not. I'll probably find myself in the Feywild before I get an answer for that one, but whatever. Anyway. I mean, Pyrrha, you can try. Want to ask somebody?
With a mouthful of chocolate cake, goes, I can ask Ilmater.
I'd ask Jahira, but ever since Mince came back, she's been gallivanting about the Sword Coast again, which has been nice, the fact that she's getting out.
But in
was
the
getting
back
a little
of your
depressed
mind,
there.
you do hear a very familiar maulding.
It's up to what you want to do.
You're the one who's got a lot more risk there than me, so I'm cool with no answers if it means putting you at risk. If you want to put yourself at risk, though, that's up to you.
I mean, I've talked to gods before, and I'm still here. I think
Famous last words.
I'm still debatable. Well, okay, well, I guess I'll go to my room and I will let you know what I know.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back. Bye. And then she's gonna go upstairs to her room so she can go convene and talk to Ilmater.
As you think about what it is that you would like to ask, Doc, as you're running off halfway across the keep, you're screaming around for Gerard, and finally you guys meet halfway up and down a stairwell, and he's like, what?
I grab him by his collar and like, do you have something of Gaz's? Something that may have his essence. I need something of Gaz's.
Listen, I don't know what you mean by essence, and I really am. Just don't answer me on this. I really hope you are not asking me for that, but I probably have a pair of gauntlets around here or something that you can have.
And what kind of degenerate?
You might be
do
able to
think?
search his room for a sock.
I don't need his DNA. I'm not trying to clone it. No. Or other things. Although having an army of Gazes might be beneficial at some point, but that's not the question here or there today. I need something that's got his essence.
Gerard unlocks Gaz's room for you, and as the door kind of sticks as you try to open it, it's dusty, and it smells like old booze and sweat. This room is sat closed for a long time.
Oh.
But all of his shit's in here.
That is a musky. Yeah, it's a musky boy. Oh, wait. Is that a rotten? I don't even want to know what that is.
You don't want to know.
I
thought
try
if I
looking
sat
for
in here once, I would feel less lonely, less like he wasn't gone, and I spent about 5 minutes in here, and everything's sticky.
I don't know what you've done in here, so I won't ask. Anyway.
Oh, it's okay.
I said sticky.
I grab a pair of his gauntlets. And yeah, this will do. And close the door on my way out, and I head back down to my shop and start toiling away. Yeah, so that's where I'll be for a minute. So
Okay.
I will shoot you a thing after as to what I'm doing, so you can prepare.
What transpires? Okay.
Yeah.
Roosevelt, what are you doing while Dusk Shield waits for Imrae?
So Imrae's just trying to commune, right? Dustfield's just down. We're just all in the tavern still. Not tavern, but common area.
Yeah, our table
Tavern.
area, I imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a tavern. It's also kind of hotel, kind of inn.
Someone call it a keep.
Also an apothecary.
Oh, hello!
Oh, kitty!
Thank you. I needed the hair cleaning. Thank you. You're so sweet.
I just
Little
see
piggy
the
girl.
I just see the murder mints pop up. I'm like, oh.
Oh, it's funnier when she manipulates someone's head and grab and
And he goes,
claws in and wrench your head
No,
over.
you're coming here.
Like, okay. Yeah.
Claws in my
No,
scalp.
I'm kind of
bleeding.
really kind of contemplating on what Dustfield has said with regard to the scribe and the cost of a single mortal's life, and trying to rack my brains, think if I've read that in anything that I've been mulling over for the last few weeks.
In the last few weeks, you have read about the scribe and what his job used to be and why it was important for clerics. The scribe is the record keeper of the universe. And it is said that if someone's business was not done, that their name could be moved or even removed from the record of the universe should it benefit it. As a teacher of magic, you know that it is theorized that the chosen of Mystra are also excluded from this record, as they are too important to the stability of the weave, the source of magic itself. But you don't have a name. Imrae, to which god do you beseech?
Ilmater.
And how would you like to reach him?
My preferred way of just sitting, I feel like she would sit cross-legged, like with her, like in a very basic kind of like meditation position, cross legs, like has her hands like on her knees, deep breathing, and just calls out to him because she doesn't know how else to do it. She just does it.
You know, you didn't have to stop your meal. It's not actually mandatory that you reach out to me with your voice. It's okay to think to yourself. I will hear you. I can be summoned by name. What is it you need, my child?
That's good to know. Well, so first I gotta say, I am so grateful for your help, for bringing my friend back. I didn't think it would work. Surprise. Thank you.
You've no need to thank me. You did as I have taught, and as I have instructed others to teach. You, without thought, selflessly took on the suffering of another. Between your sacrifice and your friends, it would seem that it was enough to somewhat undo the will of death itself.
And that's something I wanted to ask you about, actually. Well, there are two things. The first thing is my friend. There's something wrong, I think. I mean, he's been crazily researching what happened to him, and his shadow isn't a part of him anymore. That's weird. Is that normal? Is that normal? First of all, is that normal?
I could not say. It is normal to some degree to struggle with accepting one's fate. But I do not control the manner in which someone does or does not pass on from this realm. Kalimvor is the god of death, but more accurately, he is the shepherd of the dead, not so much the god of killing people.
Right.
Many of these things could be in your friend's head, but I will say this much. Stopping someone from dying and ripping someone back from the hands of death are two different things. And your friend was very dead.
Oh.
No.
Yikes.
So we did Buffy him.
So then my next thing, I guess, is something that we're trying to find answers to as well, is that when he died, he said all he can remember is hearing a voice And it's the same one that I heard. When I died, I strike your name from the ledger. And then he also mentioned someone called the scribe, and saying like, what is the cost of human life? And he can't find anything anywhere. Who is this scribe? Does he have a
Now
name?
that is an interesting question. When I came to be a god, before the Dale Reckoning, there was someone whose job it was to handle that portfolio. But for the vast majority of the time that I have existed beyond my mortal life, I have known it to be split between Bane, Balm, and Merkel. There was even a god of death before Kalimvor. I don't particularly cherish having to have meetings of the gods. It's not where I belong. My job, my responsibility is mortals, not immortals.
So this being's name is just lost to time?
Can happen. If you can find what nation, what place in this great wide continent or world brought your scribe into being, if he was not in fact created by Ao, if he was not one of my father's children, metaphysically speaking, not like us adopted gods, then I would say history may be your greatest ally.
At least I've got a historian on my side. Okay. Thank you
Of
for everything.
course. Give me
Bye.
just a second.
And then she just pops back into her own head.
You really need to work on your
way-
exits.
Her favorite way of saying goodbye to the gods, awkwardly. Okay, bye.
Get them writing too.
Okay, lady, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Interesting. Interesting. Give me a second here. I need to
Oh, interesting.
see something.
You guys.
So it's a lot of interestings.
Well, to be fair, it is quite interesting.
Oh, interesting.
What's so interesting?
Something we're not.
What has
allowed
happened to your
know.
voice? Ah.
Oh.
I'm okay.
God. Cake is so good.
Yeah, I don't have a solid time frame for that. As you depart Ilmater's presence, you hear the sound of a book closing. Like, just a nice solid.
Great. All that Imrae thinks of is, I should read more.
Neat.
Cool.
Neat.
Yes, I should read. I should read more. Yes, thank you. Reading is for squares. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back downstairs, back into the main halls and rejoin the group so I can let them know I'm okay, and what I found out.
Okay. Doc, are you still in your shop?
How much time has passed?
Probably 15 minutes.
I would say I'm in there like. Yeah, I'd say I've probably come out. I really just went in there to kind of just like gather my thoughts, get a visual representation. I've got his bracers on my desk at the shop. I've got my book open with some crude designs and notes that I've taken. I've got my Spelljammer book open, the Mordenkainen book that I have open, some of my other notes from the last few conversations I had about the portals and the concepts of communicating between them, and Doc is just coming back up from his shop, and he's got an Arnold Balder in his hand, and he looks like he's well refreshed after having a drink and much more calm now.
Okay. Roosevelt, what are you doing?
So, how did the talk with the gods go?
Yeah,
You can Roosevelt.
I thought what I was doing was simultaneous with her talking to the gods. So are we
It
not
is, yeah.
all now in the same
I'm
place?
asking what you're doing now. Are you headed back downstairs?
Yes. Sorry, I thought I'd stay downstairs for some reason, but yeah, heading back down.
What you did find, Roosevelt, about the scribe that really stuns you as you read it is something about the gray. It's a plane of existence, the scribe's domain, beyond the mortal realm. And it is a place of nothingness, but also a place of life. With city walls made of beating, bleeding hearts. Like a permanently overcast day, shone over by a bright, red, beaming crystal tower. As you read this, just a flash in your mind, bringing you back to the place that you were transported when you reached out to Duskshield's hand, telling them it was time to come home.
Sorry, you're saying that that's where it looks like where we were at before I was dragging him back in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry.
You realize that you thought you were playing Killing Floor for 3 with your buddies just now, but it turns out you were actually playing Co-op Bloons Tower Defense? You losing track of reality. The galaxy spiders are getting to you. Not the galaxy spiders.
Oh no.
Well, I know Imrae needs to tell us what she learned. And if she does, I'm also going to then share what I did.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll rejoin the group and look at Drizzt and just be like, so, fun fact, your condition, could it could either be, this is funny, now this is gonna make you laugh, it could either be all in your head, like or ripping someone from the hand of death is definitely a no-no, and that probably changed you in some fashion. Right? It's so great.
You know, I'm gonna go with the latter, unfortunately. You don't skip 3 weeks of sleep and food and drink without consequence because it's in your head.
Yeah. You totally
Though you
probably
find
would've.
as you drink and you snack that you are capable of eating.
The shadow, though, that's from the sword. That's why he has chosen to do this now baffles me. But
He's posted up by the fire, kicking his little feet.
It's a little weird, but I got something else for everybody. Ilmater basically said that when he came into being, that Bane, Baal, and Merkel were the gods of death, and like there was a god of death before Kelemvor, but like he doesn't go to meetings with gods because, like, you know, humans need him and all.
I mean, that tracks everything I found, is the fact that, like, there was you have Kelemvor now, and took over basically at the same time as Cyric did, and killed Baal and Bane and Merkel.
He did say
who they took over from, I can't find.
So
but
basically,
that they did.
If whoever this god, the scribe, I guess, before Kelemvor is, if he was, I guess, a child of Ao, or if he was born from a certain nation or a certain place, that would probably be worth looking into from a historian. And then I'm gonna immediately look over at Roosevelt and be like, historian.
From what I understand, from a plane of existence that, well, kind of sounds like where you're at right now, quite frankly, where there's both nothing and everything. You don't quite know where you fit.
Jingle Pope, that sounds like a nightmare. They're having nightmares of bug reports for software.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, I think we definitely need to. Sorry, is it Gray an actual place or a person?
It's place. The Gray.
Thought, but that's why. Okay, sorry about that. Right. So I think that's where we need to start looking.
If it makes you feel any better,
Wait,
I've had
hang
wig
on.
styling nightmares. I've woken up like combing.
You, Roosevelt, you're remembering where you pulled me from?
Yes.
And just immediately just describe it right now.
You slammed your notebook down so
everything.
hard you sent a gibberish message.
320! 320! What does that mean? 320!
What does it mean?
320.
It's a code! Page 320 right now.
Is it longitude? Is it latitude? Is it the dimension number?
6'7".
320. Yeah.
So this is a realm beyond like mortals. It's always just kind of gloomy, kind of overcast. There's always this opaqueness to it. It seems to be everything, nothing, and all at once. Everything, anything, and all at once, I should say. And what I do recall is, huh? What?
It's the everything bagel of
everything
extra
everywhere all
planar
at once.
dimensions.
Okay. I do recall this tower. This like red tower.
Crystal?
Yes. And
Okay, hang on. And I run upstairs and bolt back down. With a different book this time. I'm just like, you pulled me from the fugue plane. The city of judgment. Okay. Yeah.
was I
have
not
thoughts.
supposed to? It sounds like I was not supposed to. And based on what Imrae has also obtained
If
from
it helps,
Ilmater, I
Ilmater
feel like we
basically
done
said
fucked up and
that you
putting
were
it in the
dead,
best
dead.
terms possible.
like dead. And
And for that, I do sincerely apologize. I thought we were doing the right thing.
No. Because... Okay, only... what I know magically is the only way that someone like us were able to maybe pull someone back like that would be through a spell as heavy as either wish, true resurrection, something a little outside our means. So something else was involved, which again leads me back to the scribe that we keep finding, especially with it being the fugue plane, how much I found the scribe is tied to said plane.
So it sounds like that's what we need to determine.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Well,
don't
I'm
think
not-
there's a
Is
fix
their
for this,
motive?
though.
I'm not dying again to go do this fugue plane thing if that's what you guys are getting into.
No one's talking about death. Good man.
Okay, great, good.
I
Good.
mean,
I don't want to do that again.
I did find.
If you wish
I did
to die,
find some
we'll
things
let
about
you,
extra
don't
planar
worry.
travel. That maybe we could get there, but I do not think that's a problem for today. I think today's problem is the Archmage in the corner.
Or there's
I think-
there's also a festival going on. If the rain let up, you can, that maybe if you feel like doing something less serious. There's that too. I mean, you can talk
we
to the
do need
Archmage,
something-
but also maybe go have fun.
We do need to do something fun. I've been, uh, you know, basically dead for 3 weeks, and you guys have been holed up in here just as long. We need to do something fun.
You know, that sounds like a very splendid idea. I like fairs. They've got the little sugar spin things that they have on these little paper cones, and it's almost like a candy floss kind of thing. I love
Yeah.
those things.
You know,
I
then-
want to try that.
I'd like to go knock my teeth out on the zipper. That'd be fun.
What's that? we don't have that talent, man.
It's
That is a
it's
story
ride
that I
where you
can't
lose
tell
your-
on stream.
They've also got one of these whirly rides where they spin
guys-
you really fast, and you lay against the wall and you try to crawl on it because it goes so fast and it holds your body against the wall because the gravity is like sucked out of you.
I think it's called
so fun.
centrifugal force. It's how centrifuges
Yes,
work.
That
Look,
sounds great. Do they also have those things where there's like little bowls and they've got little fishes in them and you have to try and throw little rings into them, and then if you win you get a little fishy?
Yes, and some of the fish have 3 eyes.
I want one of those.
That seems like it might be cruel to the fish. Or the person running the game. I haven't decided.
Either way, they also have all sorts of weird foods that you can really only find at fairs. Something that is completely double fried and shouldn't have been double fried to begin with.
In Kalimshan, we have traveling caravans of like people who can do tricks and people who could read your fortunes. Do they have that there too?
Oh, carnies. Yes.
No.
I mean, I can read your fortune right here and pull out the oracle deck.
I got your fortune. I got your fortune right here.
But do they have a herring cannon?
What?
In St. Ola.
Did she?
They
Did
They
she say?
had-
Do they shoot?
they had these
wolves out of cannon?
cannons where these herrings. They would just shoot them out of them. I mean, after a while, they couldn't get any more volunteers for it, but for the first few years, it was great. Sorry, that was a really bad Golden Girls reference.
No, I got it.
I kind of want to go to this fair. I kind of want to go to this carnival now. This sounds like some fun that we could probably have.
Is that's
Can I
the
actually say hell out of whatever that story was on that show? That's all I can remember.
only Golden Girls I've ever watched. That's why I'm laughing.
Vincent and I have not watched Golden Girls together, so I haven't seen all of it in years, and I kind of need to rewatch it. I think I might want to rewatch it.
That was
Oh, it's-
funny.
I've
It's
seen
worth
only
it.
bits and pieces. I've seen enough, but not all. I do know there is a Golden Girls version of Clue.
Well, let me go
So
get my.
we're
coin
somehow
first.
able to
And-
just have come to this spot where we're like, shit, what on earth kind of nonsense they're dealing with? Like, nope, just that's a Monday problem. Let's just go to the fair. Is that where we're all
That's
at?
entirely
I'm
up
not
to
getting
you.
any more undead.
That works for me.
I am upright. I am quite literally above ground. I'm not getting any more undead.
We've been fighting undead monsters and all sorts of things for the last who knows, Ilmater knows how long, and we need a break. Something for some brevity, some laughing and some fun where no one dies
Oh,
or almost dies. Or
I'm
comes
sure plenty
close
were
to
killed in the
needing
feast,
resurrection.
but beyond that, sure, I agree. Let's go.
I will kill anybody who tries to beat me at a shooting game.
Uh,
You all got really serious really fast.
What kind of shooting game?
Any of them.
So pow pow shooting, tunk tunk shooting,
Yeah,
punk shooting.
there's this one that I saw when I was traveling from Kalimshan to Baldur's Gate, and they were using these like little like pointer things, and water was spitting out of them at these faces. I can do that.
Okay, let's see, child.
Let's just hope that
Really
card
excited,
doesn't
okay?
have anything more to do with you. Or is it just an affliction? Is that part of your thing now? Can you only pull that card?
Well, no, that one was Judgment, which, considering the topic at hand, maybe pulling the Judgment card from the Oracle deck is not good.
Well,
We're just gonna move on from that.
Um,
Why does that
so
one have Volo? We're gonna put that away.
Bringing tarot
I'll
into
stick
this.
that in there, but
Got
that
enough
has-
mystical stuff going on.
So should we get ready to go right now to the
Sure.
carnival? Eat some food,
yes, that
Yeah.
sounds great.
ride some rides, rig some games, win all the
Well,
prizes,
now you're talking. Now you're talking.
save the animals, break out the animals from their cages.
All of Imrae's intrusive thoughts are now coming through.
Do you want to go to the little film? Do you want to let the animals out? Do you want to make havoc? On into the way for open argument?
Set all the animals free.
Will say,
tricky
I don't mind.
animals.
I will say, as much as I don't mind running around in a bathrobe, a nice silken bathrobe, is rather comfy and has a nice feeling against everything. Probably not the best attire for a carnival, so I'm gonna go get changed.
Sounds good. We'll wait here for you.
So, run upstairs, get changed, come back down.
I imagine we're all going to be in our comfy attire.
Yeah.
No.
Every year around midsummer, the population of Daggerford swells as people come up and down the Sword Coast to partake in the town's annual festival of games. While merchants hawk their wares along crowded boulevards, crowds gather to witness all manner of contests from archery and tug-of-wars to wrestling and pie eating. But alas, ill weather has dampened this year's festivities. Torrential rain falls from thick black clouds as wild coastal winds howl through the darkened streets. Guests pack the local inns and taverns, hoping for some reprieve while keeping their spirits high with drinking games and music. But the storm has been relentless, and there's no end in sight. Not surprisingly, the storm has given rise to lots of gossip about recent events in town, namely the capture of a tattooed man believed to be a red wizard of Thay. What would a red wizard be doing so far from home, you ask? Well, according to the local gossip mongers, he was magically disguised and working for Lord Flotian as a gardener of all things. That's right, the same Lord Flotian whose estate was attacked and looted by orcs and half-orcs not but a fortnight ago. They say the Red Wizard was behind it, and that's why he's doomed to hang at the festival. It's a good thing Lord Flotian wasn't home during the attack. He could have been captured and taken away by orcs, or at least that's what happened to his servants, God protect them. One can only imagine. the horrible fate. As you all gather your cozy clothes, the need for rain gear is a bit apparent. As you step out into the town to see what wild merchants might still be hawking their wares in the rain, and which of the festival's games may have survived the downpour, the foul weather just won't let up. Wet banners flap in the cool morning wind as a grim, rain-drenched crowd gathers around the wooden gallows in the town square. Town guards in dark cloaks scan the periphery. A masked hangman ascends the scaffold and waits. He nods to a slender, rain-soaked knight in bright armor, who limps into the heart of the crowd, a greatsword slung over his back. He stands like a beacon of light in the gloom and keeps a watchful eye on the proceedings. A few paces behind him and ahead of you stands a dour elf of noble bearing, clad in a handsome gray cloak. The malaise of the crowd turns to anger as the prisoner is hauled to the gallows by a pair of cloaked guards. The bald wizard wears nothing but a loincloth. Most of his thin frame is covered in serpentine tattoos. His wrists and ankles bound with rope, and his eyes and mouth have been sewn shut. A sight that doesn't seem to sit too well with the armored knight. The rolling thunder of the storm cannot drown out the roar of the crowd. Shouts of, "Kill the wizard!" One old woman even cries out, "Filth for the maggots!" A heavily guarded horse-drawn carriage comes to a stop at the edge of the crowd. Through the carriage's rain-streaked window, you see the pale visage of one Duke Maldwin Daggerford, who watches the proceedings quite closely. As the noose tightens around the wizard's neck, the tattoos on his body begin to writhe. The crowd gasps in horror at the sight, and the armored knight draws his greatsword. Moments later, the captain of the guard signals the hangman to pull the trapdoor lever. A short drop spells the wizard's demise. Lightning flashes, and you half expect the wizard to be gone. But there his body hangs, serpentine tattoos no longer writhing. "To the hells with them!" a peasant shouts. The knight relaxes as the crowd begins to disperse. And suddenly a rider on a black horse gallops into the square, surprising everyone. He seems drawn to the armored knight. My lord, terrible news! Crom's hold has been attacked by a black dragon! My lord!" And the crowd stops, frozen in their tracks, all turning toward the rider. Another flash of lightning as the armored knight turned towards you. You're the heroes that saved Baldur's Gate, aren't you? I'd heard you were in town. I saw you at the tavern, but I don't know that we've been introduced. My name is Sir Istival. I'll be brief. Crom's hold is well defended, but a dragon might be too great of a threat for even Baroness Wynne. If you've no other business to attend to, you're sorely in need of additional reinforcement. Daggerford steps out of his carriage, casting a wary gaze upon the stormy sky before turning to Istival. The bulk of our militia is to remain here in case the dragon attacks. I hope you understand that. Of course, Your Grace. That would be wise. 30 stalwart men and some horses should suffice. I swear to you I will not leave the town unprotected. Please. It is said that you have faced the Lord of Murder and won. I am willing to part with whatever it is I have to give.
It wasn't technically it was just an avatar. It was a whole thing. I mean, we can help.
I was getting ready just to enjoy a brief surprise.
How old is this black dragon looking?
Are you asking the Istival?
Yeah. Like how big?
How big?
He looks to the rider. How large is your dragon? My lord. Huge. And with black scales. Calls himself the Sun Swallower.
Oh.
What was
My soundscapes are working. Jingle Pope thought it was raining outside.
What was that noise you made there, buddy? Is that bad? Is it bad? Is it bad?
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. We'll be good. We'll be good.
Yeah, you think
It's
so?
not quite dead, not dead yet. We'd like to keep it that way. Are you sure?
I was really hoping not to get, murdered by a dragon. I hear that's not a good thing.
We're supposed to be
Alan,
tossing the
we are
rings,
so
eating
fucked.
candy floss.
Oh, thank you for the big stretchies.
Well, it's not like exactly like we had anything else better going on right now, and I mean, we could always take a vacation, right?
Jingle Pope demands you stretch, Stu.
Nice
Each,
stretch,
knee,
bud.
stand, sheet,
Good job.
go, rook, sheet, hatch.
It's actually more. See, he was doing. I was thinking of like, God, you look like you're doing 50s like calisthenics.
I was like, nice.
Have I
nice,
not
stretch
shown
there,
you?
buddy.
Oh, I haven't shown you morning salutations in Japan. So they used to happen over speakers in the towns.
have.
Yeah, they now happen over the radio.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Honestly, I really needed that stretch.
Well,
Goddamn.
Well, I guess we're going to go dragon hunting again.
But I really wanted to
You know
go
what? It's
on.
fine. We took one out already. It was a simulacra, but we took one out already. It's fine. We got this.
I suppose we should go back and suit up for the journey ahead and get our supplies gathered. I look over to Imrae, and I pat her on the shoulder. I know you were looking forward to this little one, but we'll take you to it next time.
We really wanted to release some animals and cause some chaos.
And dragons
hoping
can
to
cause
attend the
enough
festival.
chaos. The weather's already not permitting to the fun and games. You might as well do something meaningful.
Yes, we were
I will
looking to
tell
do
you
the.
Should you help me with this, as part of whatever other reward you may ask for, when this is all said and done, and the festival can continue, I will give you as many tokens as you please. If you should so ask of it, I would even grant you a sash and make you an honorary queen of this festival.
No. That's too much.
She also would like pony rides. She would really like pony rides.
No,
Ever for Grand Marshal?
No. I'm good. So good.
And a big chocolate cake.
That is yes. That is a yes.
That can be arranged. There's a wonderful bakery in town.
So what would you guys like for rewards for killing a dragon? I want a chocolate cake.
I want
And,
cake.
and arcade tokens.
Just
For
Matilda.
race games.
I want cake, and I want tickets so I can get prizes.
And
And I want to go
and so-
to the
so-
petting zoo.
And so I can release all the animals. Be free, my friends. Be free. You know, because they don't deserve to be locked up. And save all the fishies.
okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So let's go kill the sun swallower, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna go back and get on my full armor. I can't. I mean, I look amazing right
Please.
now, but it's not suitable for fighting
You
dragons.
look like a wet cat. You are a wet cat.
Your mane is just
You just.
get you a cloak. Please take a couple of hours. If a dragon is attacked and we have to go by horse, unfortunately there is no getting there fast enough, so take your time to wrap up whatever you need to and gather whatever manner of supplies, whatever you do not have on hand. Simply give me a list and I will make it so. Megan, because you have asked me before to give you a heads up on this, Istival's hot. Problematic hot. Chiseled jaw,
Picture-
intentional 5 o'clock shadow, long lashes, like shaggy dark
Gorgeous.
hair in a really nice outfit hot.
Love
Wait,
it.
who are we talking about?
The knight
Nice.
that's asking for your help.
I literally told Nana at the very beginning of this, I was like, if any of the NPCs are hot, I must know.
Why must
Yeah,
you know
he's
all
not
these
like-
things? You always have me around. What other
You
candy do
cannot
need?
tell if he's as unconscionably jacked as Jarlaxle or Hanger or Wolfgar, but he's hot.
You know, Imrae, unfortunately, has not thought about Wolfgar in a long time. And when I say Imrae, I mean me. I forgot his name. Yeah, just now.
So
you have thought about Hanger.
I mean,
Well,
who
his
hasn't?
name I remember.
Her.
That's why I'll be like, yeah, she thought about him because I remembered his name.
Welcome
The
to
thunder
Dungeons and
flashes.
Degenerates.
Imrae.
Right?
Another flashback. A hand cradles your face, followed by another. And the hands that cradle your face are soaked in unimaginable amounts of blood. You just kind of As fast as a lightning's flash, the horror is there and then gone.
That was weird.
I think it's what they call an omen.
Thank you, Carbuncle. Thank you again, Carbuncle.
Just kind of like shake it off. Like, oh wow, okay, that was weird. I guess we shall move on.
Wow, that was horrifying. Anyway.
Yeah, didn't like that. All right, let's continue because if I forget about it, it didn't happen. That's my philosophy.
So sad. Oh, so sad. What shall we do now?
See if I can pop my back the other direction. But yes, whatever you need to gather, whatever you need to wrap up, anyone you need to talk to, any shopping you need to do. Also, remember, you did just walk out of the keep, so if there are any other places that you need to go, any other people you need to see, you can do that. You now have access to Rearden and all of your shops in Baldur's Gate again.
Yay.
You also now, thanks to the
Let's go run
Harples,
back
have
to the keep
access
and
to
grab my
Mithril
gear.
Hall.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna run in, grab my gear, and then come back out.
Same.
Oh, are we not taking our time? Because I was gonna ask if I could make some arrows, but I don't know how long that's gonna take.
That's a long rest activity, although,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm reading it as it's once per long rest. So, okay, never mind. So I'm just gonna change that to during a long rest.
Good night, Jingle Pope. Have a good bedtime. Try to actually sleep this time.
Don't eat any donuts.
A wonderfully death metal new year.
Okay, cool. During a long rest.
Yeah,
So
I
Jessica
imagine
just
we all
got his gear and ran back out. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that too. Just make sure I have everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Is
also
there
just gonna get
anything else
suited
you
up.
guys need to do? Or like acquire?
We'll just grab our gear and then grab our travel companions from the stables.
Your elk?
Yeah.
We got Minkus.
Oh, buddies.
Bob the elk.
Every time you say that, all I hear is Mingus, and I'm like, does your elk bark?
Mm-hmm.
Imrae, you go grab your, you go grab Steven. Hi, Imrae.
Hi. I'm gonna.
Alora wouldn't let me in the house.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna like pet his snout. Be like, well, I'm here now.
I love how he sounds like Eeyore.
Yep.
That's the point.
All right. Shall we?
Shall we shall?
Shall we?
Let's
shall?
skedaddle.
Certainly.
To go kill a dragon.
Nice guy, yeah?
Yeah, as you guys all get ready to leave, the rider on the black horse is helping Istival up onto his own horse. You see he's having a bit of trouble with his leg. But once everyone's all set to go, you ride out of the south of the town. You ride south past cottages. Under stormy skies, Crom's Hold is a stark castle, little more than a squat keep surrounded by an outer wall. It looks like it has seen many repairs over the years. Galloping across an open field leading to the hold, you do not see nor hear signs of battle. Thunder rolls across the sky as you approach. The rain turns to mist, and a cool coastal wind washes over you. The gates of Crom's Hold open as you approach, and behind the outer wall is a bailey with a well, stable, small pasture, and a training yard. The keep itself is a simple manor house that looks relatively new. You see a row of 6 human corpses in the yard. You also see 6 guards standing watch along the west wall. An armored woman in her mid-30s emerges from the manor, accompanied by an armored man with a bandaged shoulder wound. As they approach, the woman removes a gauntlet and extends a hand up to Sir Istival. Istival, welcome to Crom's Hold. Baroness Wynn. Don't tell me you've slain and buried the dragon already. Afraid not. Not as young as I used to be, but enough of that. My sergeant is stricken with a poisoned wound and could direly use the help if you have it. Does anyone have the ability to help him, or does someone else need to help him?
Anyone have cure poison?
I can always.
Wound.
I can. There's one thing I can do. It's. I don't know if it'll technically work, but I'm going to give it a try.
Okay.
So I'll nick myself and do I need to amplify this for this? Something like this.
That
no, I don't
doesn't.
need to amplify it. So I'm gonna take a. Oh, hey, cool. I'm only gonna take 1 point of damage for activating that one, that blood magic, and use purgation.
Purgation, okay.
And what
As
that's gonna do? Yes, that is going to remove frightened, petrified, poisoned, blinded, deafened, or paralyzed.
Perfect. As you reach out to his shoulder, he kind of winces a little bit. Captain Falk, you're probably going to want to hold still. And as soon as Baroness Wynn says this, through your hand, just sapping down from your neck, a shot of red and into his shoulder as he goes, "No, I'm certain that feels much better. Or at least it will in a minute." He's just like, "Yeah, it's still bleeding. It's still bleeding, but it doesn't burn anymore. Many thanks. The bleeding I can handle. Poison not so much. I was beginning to feel like I might lose my stomach. Captain Falk." He extends a hand to you. "Pleased to meet you."
Nice to meet you.
Shake his hand.
I had 16 soldiers. I have 10 now. This is my second in command. This is Durin. Durin? Istival has brought help. I'm not sure what I could tell you that would help us even understand quite what's going on here. But I
Why
think you
don't
right.
why don't you start from the beginning of when this happened?
Well,
Oh, where'd Kelly go? We
Into the
lost to
void.
Kelly.
The void spider's got
there
her.
she.
Good
Sorry, I'm
spider.
trying to reduce the brightness on my screen because my eyes are just not loving light right now. And I can't figure out where the buttons are.
Ooh.
I don't see it on my
Here,
keyboard.
I don't have control of that on my keyboard, so I don't know what to tell
No,
you.
I know, no, I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at Eric, who's yelling at me from the other room. There's no brightness settings on my keyboard.
If he doesn't mind being on camera, I don't mind if he has to come in and help you adjust your brightness.
No, there's no
it's
brightness. Oh, it's already on the lowest. Jesus Christ, my eyes are just fucked right now. Okay.
That's the lowest? I can see it reflecting off of you.
Oof.
I mean, I'm gonna close on my character sheet, which is white, but that's all I can do.
Ugh.
There we go. I mean, that's about as low as I can go.
The area surrounding, well, the other 3/4 of my keep that you did not ride in from, called the Lizard Marsh. This big beast flew in, landed in the Bailey, taking out part of my fucking wall. She looks over her shoulder and you see a big U-shaped crash through the wall where it looks like either the dragon's belly or its tail took out a section of it. Calls himself Thos Furnin, the Sun Swallower, chosen of Talona or some shit. While I'm aware that the Lizard March is allegedly a favorite haunt of black dragons, I've never heard of a dragon so bold and with so many aggrandizing titles that was not also a god. So that's concerning. After I dispatched Jarnan to Daggerford, I managed to parley with the reptile. Demanded tribute, which, not that I have much of it, but I agreed on the condition that he leave in peace. And the dragon agreed, so... I don't think that he won't come back, though. Something's wrong, something is amiss. I don't like it in the pit of my stomach. You're muted, buddy.
Yes, generally when giant flying death things come at you, it's usually not a good time.
Well, it doesn't instill confidence that... He said, oh, we'll parley. Offer me tribute. I gave him tribute, and no sooner than he left did lizard folk start climbing my damned wall. Thankfully, it only took those 6 to take them out, but rather not have to deal with them when there's more than that.
Sure. And how long has this been going on?
Today, the last
Just
several
today.
hours. This is new for us as well.
Okay. Do you happen to know where they might be, the dragon and the lizard folk may be staging or located at?
Staging, you make this sound like it is a war. Prior to today, we have had no problem with black dragons or lizard folk, despite being in the lizard marshes. I'm not at war here. And no, again, I know that the rumor has it that the lizard marsh is a favorite of black dragons, but I had never heard of one so monstrously huge and with so many titles coming from the marsh. And especially not coming here to Crom's Keep and asking for anything. He came and he knew what he wanted, and then he took off back over the west wall.
So then, well, we should probably go there and first. Yeah.
Sounds prudent.
May as well. Not like we really have much of another choice. It's only lead we really have now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have repelled and pushed back the lizard folk for now, and we don't have a problem with that either, or...
It was only that small group of them, and their corpses, well, they're waterbound now, so I don't think we have to worry much about that.
Oh, good. Good.
Istival's kind of thinking things over. Well, a black dragon is no small threat. I think the danger to Crom's hold is minimal. We'll bolster defenses and remain a few days longer, if that's all right. In the meantime, I think you're right. I think it would be prudent of me to get your help. Not long ago, orcs and half-orcs pillaged a noble estate north of Daggerford. One of the items they destroyed was a stained glass altar hidden in a family crypt. Did you say an altar? Yes. The parlay the dragon asked for. An altar. Forgotten relic left behind by my ancestors. Made of blue coral with sides that looked like crashing waves. It's been locked away in the dungeons of this castle for years. I'm not certain how he knew of it, but it seemed a fair price to pay for my soldiers' lives. Hello, Trash Panda. Hi.
Hey.
Yes, I do believe that is enough for me to wonder whether the two events are related or not. I'd like your help, heroes, in finding the dragon's lair. I assume that you're right, and it's probably hidden somewhere in the marsh. You might encounter hostile lizard folk in your travels, but you should avoid a confrontation with the dragon at all costs. Well, if at all possible. Black dragons are vicious, cruel, and notoriously difficult to reason with. The specimen is big enough to lay waste to an entire village, which is something I would rather not risk. You finally joined another campaign as a player! Hey, congratulations!
Love that.
I think if you four, myself, and my right-hand woman, me, can go. Do you think that is a large enough party, should we encounter trouble? You've been DMing for so long, it's gonna be weird. It sounds like it's gonna be nice. Well then, if I have no opposition, then I suppose we'll gather what we need and I'll go speak to Meekin. She's likely still around here somewhere. She's been here for a couple of days, but I thought that was just going to be for a supply run. Little did I know.
Excellent.
He leaves for a moment to go find her. And you're somewhat left alone with the Lady of Crumb's keep.
So this is all kind of awful.
Understatement.
Yes, this is not quite how I planned on spending my weekend.
Me neither.
Wanted cotton candy.
Cotton
I
candy.
mean, I really wanted that cotton candy too.
An armored woman in her 20s approaches you. You notice she's missing her left ear. An old war wound, perhaps. So, you're the one Zistoval is sending. I spoke to some of the other guards, and we thought you might need a little help. I've been on several patrols in and around the Lizard Marsh, and I know it like the palm of my hand at this point, so if you want a guide who's, good with a sword, I'm your man, so to speak. That is to say, I'd like to help.
With what's happening, we'll take all the help we can get. It's gonna need it.
Yes, the more swords, the better.
Very cool, Trash Panda. Human, barbarian, berserker.
Nice.
Very cool. It's giving Bane. With the capsules and the mask.
Nice.
Oh, my neck just popped in a weird way.
Ouch.
And did we catch this young lady's name?
Meekin.
Beacon.
Maechen.
Sweet names.
Jesus fuck.
Okay. I'll mispronounce that 100%. These names are never pronounced the way that I spell them in my head, like they're spelled,
Yeah.
or I sound them in my head.
I always misspell them, so it's
Because that looks like Machen.
Well, it might be, you could probably pronounce it Macon, but the book says pronounced Meekin. So,
Interesting. Huh.
Your elk can stay here if they can't make it through the marshes, but they seem fairly tall enough you might be alright riding them still. It is merely your preference, though... I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You're so little, my lady, that maybe the elk is for the better. I don't want to lose you in the marsh.
this woman's like 6.5 feet tall.
Hi. I might be little in stature, but I'm little in stature. My name is Puriel.
Here I am. How lovely. Yes, you are quite little in stature. I suspect you may want to take your elk, even if no one else does. Rather you not get caught in a catfish hole or something. Hate to have to pull you out of there.
No,
His intelligence
an
is
elf
only a
won't
5. Fuck.
an elf won't be necessary for me, actually.
Okay. Well then. If you find that you are too deep in water, simply say so, and I'm sure your lion friend or myself would be happy to carry you on our shoulders.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. No,
I don't know if that was the face from Kelly of you're absolutely right or bitch I might.
It could have been either.
And that is the mystery of Roosevelt. Just try, see what happens.
I can carry my own weight. Thank you.
But can you swim?
No.
Grog, it rhymes
Stop.
with does
Not
like
doing
grog,
that.
god damn it.
Calls for it.
Well then, I suppose we shall be off. And again, thank you for coming to help. I'm very grateful to have you along. All of you. Oh, before we go, you with the goggles, you're probably gonna want to dirty that armor up so it doesn't catch too much attention. You're very shiny, you're very bright. A little bit of a hazard around here. Lizard folk like shiny things. So unless you're itching to fight more of them, it might be time for a mud bath.
I've had an urge for a pouncing lesson, so I just go ahead and try to help him out without giving him too much thought and just kind of just go, whoosh, roll around in the dirt a little bit.
With no more warning than a little bit of a wiggle of the shoulders and kind of a hunker down, Roosevelt just bah! And you are in the mud. Gonna talk.
Sorry, the cat me
Talk
took over.
little
The
to
cat
none. Oh my god, that's gonna be great.
Doc is well, I just cleaned all this. Well, this is just fine. Just fine. Just fine. And he gets up and he presses his button on his armor and just and all. But his armor looks much different now. It's almost a bluish color, and the joints almost look like they are almost one seam. His armor looks much more put together, almost like he's encased in it now.
As you're laying in the mud and your hood goes, as you so eloquently put it, it gets to the point where it would lock in and there's just a splat of mud in both directions. So there's some mud in your little goatee. Now you're a little trapped in there with it. It doesn't smell too bad, but you're gonna have to clean it later.
I go chunk real quick. Chunk.
That's what I like.
I suppose this now works for you now. Yes.
A little more natural.
Better. Thank you.
You just see the eyes look over to the cat.
You're welcome.
Just a big old metal off to the
You would
side.
have overthought it. I was just helping you out.
And as you all, with your new traveling companions, walk out the front gates of Crom's Keep, you set off to confront the ghosts of Dragonspear Castle. And that is where we'll leave it.
All right.
Happy episode 1 of season 4, you guys.
Yeah.
We got a new background, we got some new character tokens, there's gonna be new drawings, you get new voices, you finally maybe get a break from my dwarven accent for a little while. Oh, thank you, TK Clear. I know, I'm sorry, Trash Panda. It'll be immediately available on YouTube, though. Like, I publish the lives immediately, so you can go back and watch it, because I know you liked the monologue for last season, so I think you'll probably really like the monologue for this season. And Imrae's got a letter from Jarlaxle that she crumpled up, and there's some interesting faces that have now come back. So I'll make sure that it publishes immediately, and so you don't have to wait to Tuesday to watch it. You need more lore! I know. You can get more lore. Just rewind it. It's fine. If you go to YouTube, you can rewind it. Otherwise it'll publish instantly. But you guys, that was awesome. I loved that. That was super, super fun. And I am very happy to be on season 4!
Bam!
And you know what else I'm happy about? Our friends at Syrinscape! Yeah, no, again, I know that this is an ad read every time, but like, they still don't pay us. We still pay them, because I still love that they have all kinds of different sound sets, and that some of them even go with specific modules for Pathfinder and D&D and things like that, so I can make these awesome rain soundscapes that make Jingle Pope or Panda Jingle believe that that it might actually be raining outside in sunny Southern California. And so I can startle all of our players with the sound of moving doors and trees falling and crackling thunder. Yeah,
Fireball.
Syrinscape. You can find them over at syrinscape.com, because your epic games need epic sound. You're just messing with us. Great. Y'all are great. That's for the stream. Always a pleasure to watch y'all. We're always happy to have you in the chat, Trash Panda. I am sorry that you tuned in so late, but we're happy you made it for a little bit. We will be back on Friday with the library. There's a new episode of the Thieves Guild coming. We'll be back next week for episode 2 of season 4, where you guys will get to explore the Lizard March and get your hands into some mud and stuff like that. I'm very excited for all of this, and put all the pieces together and figure out what it all means. And until then, we'll see you in the realms. Say goodnight, everyone.
Good night.
Good tomorrow,
Bye,
people.
adventurers.